Welcome back to the final match, the decider match between Kova and Espada. Only one of these teams will be winning and one of these teams will be losing, key. That is the way of life, and here in Winners League as well is no different. There's knife for sides in it. Not sure who will go where, but it looks like it will be Kova on the CT side. Espada will be on the T side once again. I think this time I have higher standards here for Espada on this T side, Keith, than I did on Nuke.
Okay. You feel like they're gonna deliver, Roy? I'm intrigued. I'm hopeful. What a close match, though. And a lot of CS has already been played, right, between Dust 2 and Nuke. So a lot of pressure on the third map. Do or die. Smoking towards heaven. Sophic has some flashes. Pytola. Not blind, able to dodge it, taps away, bomb down, Dexter. Now realize what has happened. And Sophic's gonna deal with the flank. There's two players coming, no way they clear electrical box. There is no way they check for Sophic here. Gets the first, can he find them both? He can. The flank has been dealt with very swiftly as Dexter will fight water, and that's how the pistol's done from Espada. Pytola and Twixie have so much work to do.
Wait.
And work they're willing to do. Pytola with 3 flicks to heaven, and he has 4. From the boost to the initial kill to the last 3 feverish headshots, Pytola has been playing so good every map.
Yeah, he's been lights out. He has literally been lights out. I think this is the second pistol he gets a 4K, and I think one of the pistols he got a 3K. This guy's an actual god. But it looked like it was going so well for Espada. That is... I guess the ultimate trump card is headshots, isn't it? Here we go, though. Espada, they do have the bomb plan. They've gotten several kills, and they're going to go for the buy here. AK, Galil, and the opening frag. Uli, now in no man's land. And we'll only get 1. So, a man advantage here for Espada. Peku looking for a kill towards Connector. Almost gets it, but just barely whipped it right at the end. And this round has come crumbling down. Dima just... insane awareness right there. And just like that, the round is over, Keith.
The force buy back, Roy. And not only that, but they keep 4 players alive. That has ruined Kova. It's a double save from them, so they just get some pistols, some upgraded utility. They won't be able to buy next, and that is one way to make a 4K on pistol irrelevant. It was fancy when it happened, but the fact that they can't convert the next round, that stings, right? But it's Espada. It's kind of what they do, right? Is when they get bomb planted on T side, they buy second round. It's been something we've seen twice from them now, and it is hard to deal with, though, at the same time. I do feel for Kova.
Espada looking to avoid their previous matches' mistakes, Keith. They dropped several ecos on the T side last time. This time, I don't think they're looking to make the same kind of mistakes. Although, to be fair on their defense, Espada's T sides on this map have been pretty clean, mostly. So, I think they're a little bit more well-versed, a little bit more comfortable on this map. They're kept starting to hear some noise on the other side of the bathrooms. Call for reinforcements. There are so many people here. They're trying to bait away from their cap. There's the first. It's unfolding. The flashback now. The PTSD is down to 2s. Finnegan is being hunted down by the PQ-50, but oh, Pytola, he whiffs it. Peku, he gets the kill. 30 seconds left on the clock. That's a Galil. Excuse me, that's an AK-47 to work with. Galil's in the hands of Sophic. And Peku's more than happy to abandon the bomb.
Wow, he is playing the long game, isn't he? What is going on? Espada and losing ecos. Name a better duo. I think Sophic runs all the way to be... I don't know if he'll have time. This is going to be so tight. Peku knows. Big brain. Big brain. He's out heaven. Sophic has to run with bomb out. Head remove. That was such an absurd round from Kova. How do they win that? That's why you see a lot of teams don't go towards showers without tons of utility on our bathrooms. My mind's blown. I can't even speak.
Yeah, it sounds like you're having a bit of a stroke, Keith.
I am. Arms up. I'm fine.
But I don't think Espada's fine, Keith. I think that was a pretty harsh loss right there. That was like pistols without armor, too. That was just Pistols. No, not even utility. Not even smokes. Man, I don't know if it's the pressure. I don't know what's happening, but these eco rounds have been sloppy. Guns available for both teams. And again, finds a pretty important opening kill. That was the lone defender here on the A site. Mind you, Espada doesn't really know that. But they've managed to split the defense. Two are making their way towards A. Two are still holding their ground towards B. If Espada converge here on the site, we're going to have a 3 versus 2. Or a 3 versus 1. Looking like the 2 option. Here we go. Patsy leading the charge. Oh my god.
How does he hit that entry? It felt like he was still in the air. Peku's dome gets clipped back. Uli just gets sprayed down, and that's it. So is Espada's secret give Patsy an AK? Because the fact that he gets that entry frag like that is just filth. Wow. Espada, we're going back and forth, Roy. I think the longest time I've ever seen go back and forth was like to round 6. You and I have had the pleasure of making some deep runs and back and forth type rounds. I don't think Kova with a FAMAS and MP9 though are going to force back, but at the same time, it's a double eco. They're getting 1400 here, so it's a double eco. They may just try again, and I wouldn't blame them for it, considering they've already won a round with less.
Okay. Let's see what you got. I'm done analyzing, Keith. I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the wild ride. Let's get this. No one is safe here. And right now, it's Kova, triple man aggressive towards the fountain side. Look how dangerously close their Kept is right now, though, with the Deagle. He gets the opening kill. That's going to set up some of his teammates here as well. As Dexter looks for the trade, he does manage it. And there's Finnegan now, striking back. Now, do they expect Uli to still be here, though? No, they do not.
Wow. I think they get one, but Patsy's not going to let him escape this time, Roy. They're not going to allow the eco from Kova to escape and get a win this time around. At least that's their plan. Not sure how effective it will be. As Espada have their eyes peered and looking towards this B site. 2 players coming in through Monster. They're just going to try to take down Twixie, who is holding, granted, with an MP9, but not for long run. He's gone. The round will follow. It will be Espada taking a 3-2 lead on Overpass. A map that has been evolved upon, and a map I've fallen in love with, Roy. I'm admitting my love for Overpass live on broadcast.
I can't blame you. It's a charming map.
And those eyes, those damned eyes and smile, Roy, gets me every time.
The one outside of Monster, right? Those ones? That's the one you're attracted to?
Yeah, oh, you know it. The red one on the Monster pillar, actually.
Okay. Espada, though, they hold on for an eco for once, Keith. I guess it wasn't even an eco. It's kind of like a wonky mixed buy.
Terrorists win.
Peku gets a good loot out of it, though. That's not bad. He'll probably be able to pick up some armor just to make sure. I mean, since his lost bonus is there already, maybe he dropped it to somebody that has more money and they could get armor. But nah, he's going to go for the armor. The light armor, of course. Upgraded pistols here for some of the players on Kova. But overall, Espada is in a pretty good round here. Not only to contest a pretty comfortable lead, Keith, but the potential economy as well. As long as they can keep it clean enough. And if Finnegan can farm up some extra cash with the Mac 10, that'd be great. But as of right now, it seems like a pretty standard hold for Kova. But of course, they do have the Galil boosted on sandbags, looking for the early pick.
Yeah, will Peku be able to lock this round down with just a Galil, though, Roy? I'm not so sure. He'll give it the old college try, though. As Espada slow things down, Roy. They have one player working towards long A, a player in connector. Plenty of fallback options if they so choose. And it seems like Kova are going to get a little antsy. Perhaps push a little bit towards short. And honestly, rightfully so, because they don't really have enough to hang on a full-blown execute from Espada. The fact that they baited all these smokes and that nade is so fat. It even hit the player with the Galil, so... The fact that they baited all these smokes, now they'll find the A player, with that player pushing up long A. Yeah, it seems like the A side is open to play.
Yep, it's looking like it. But again, he's not done the hunt, though. Yeah, this seems like full control right now for Espada. Peku. Whoa! It looked like Finnegan wasn't even looking at him.
It looked like he was still looking at the stairs he came down. What was that? You want to know what some people would call that, Roy?
What?
The leaf. That's just a joke.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Just a meme.
Brazil, get him!
No, my Twitter's at LaFortune. Please don't follow me. That would suck. Your caps. Able to find Finnegan though, Roy. And Kova, I like the aggression on overpass. Eco rifles, they're willing to give it, but Patsy is willing to send it right back to them. He gets their caps, finds the second player, at least has an idea that he's there, and they're just gonna leave Patsy to lurk. Espada have full trust in their solo A players, and it's kind of a cool system.
Okay, there's a couple things to note right here. There's several confrontations happening right now. Look how weird this is. Uli's starting to push A. There's somebody fighting the defender on the A site. There's Dexter and his teammate are in a 2v2 at B. Like, what is happening right now? This feels like a street fight. We're not playing structured Counter-Strike anymore. Baitola gets hard checked by Dexter's op shotgun style. And Peku and Uli are the remaining players. Only Peku here, though, on the defense at B. He has no vision on the bomb planter. Sotfik goes wide. Sotfik eliminates Peku. Uli is left in a daze here. He's not even sure what to do. And Espada, they pick up 5.
Yeah, that'll be that. 5 on the T side already, Roy. That's kind of a comfortable number, isn't it? They're kind of settling in. And it's the almost the similar culprits from Dust too, right? The Dima, Dexter. But everyone is putting up those numbers required. Right now, over 180 R for Finnegan. His utility damage is getting up there. And on more of a scary note, this money from Espada is really terrifying if you're a Kova fan. Like, Kova have to win at least 2 to 3 rounds in a row of full-blown rifle rounds from Espada. And that is just, that's so much.
All right. Hero op here for Uli. Let's see what he can do with it. He holds the key into this round at least. Oh, I like this. I like this. Hit it, Uli. Oh, the flash. That's unfortunate. Emo is the first victim. Nice pick by Uli. That's actually great. I think this is... Oh, no. The smoke is not deep enough for the gun, unfortunately. It seems like Dexter's aware that he's already going to get the gun out of reach as well. Finnegan is going for aggression towards A by himself. He actually gets decked by a Peku. And that's an AK now that just got picked up. This is starting to get a little weird, Keith. Double man advantage. Guns available. Uli's still alive and healthy with the op. They're starting to shift their numbers back towards the A site. A bit of a misgamble here for the Kova side, unfortunately. I feel like after they cleared the A control, they stacked B instead. And now it's 1-for-1 trade, a 2-for-1 trade, I should say. It's back down to a man advantage here for Kova, but they still have the AK and the op in play.
Sotfik plants in the open right when that smoke fades in heaven. He finds the boosted player, Sotfik. That's not fair. And the second, 2 bullets left, gets a reload in, and Patsy's got him covered. Wow, Suffolk in the open, Roy, and has the audacity to look towards boost. 6 rounds for Espada. Kova respond with a full buy of their own. But as previous mentioned, they have to at least win 3 in a row to break Espada. Espada might even be set for half. This is so hard for Kova. A CT side that I think is going to require a bit more than 2, Roy.
Yeah, this is starting to get a little bit crazy, isn't it? Really up close, not even good for one. Derkeps is there for the trade with the op, and he goes for the rip peek, but he gets immediately destroyed by Sotfik with the M4. Man advantage now for Espada, and the mid-round adjustments already happening for Kova. The double push into water, Peku towards the A site. Oh, they're going for the further control too. They're going for the flash peek. There it is. Flash goes up, peek is here. Twixie sees nothing. Did they add lights and connector and overpass?
Yeah, they added a couple updates ago, as Twixie will show it off, to brighten the map. Kind of cool. It was always kind of hard to see a CT way back in the back, so they added some lights. And even lights in video games take real power. Let that sink in and think about it. Dexter finds Twixie, but Peku able to drop the bomb. Toss the flash. Paitola will peek. It's Dexter alone. Off in hand, Tech 9 to boot. As he tries to find a favorable fight with picked up AK, Peku will not allow him. Kova lock it out. They keep the op moving and pick up an AK. That's prime. Both players can drop. Would have been best if they had kept 3 alive, but 2 will do.
That's the round that Kova wins? Like,
absurd.
What? They lose 2 men early on A control. They only get 1 kill in the process, and somehow they manage to win. That's impressive. That's amazing. But now the economy is at the final straw keep. Yes, they have the loss bonus. It's still going to be at least a single eco. Dexter blind, but manages to kill onto Twixie. Massive opening kill, splitting the defense now to 2-2. Look how far up. Ooh, oh, I think he just got spotted by Finnegan too.
Oh, perfect though. Opens up the site. Derkeps is in heaven. They know this. He's smoked off Roy. He's held back. And even though the last round is, you go, wow, that's the round Kova won. His spot had come out swinging. It didn't phase them at all. 1 saving grace for Kova. They're going to get $2,900 here. Not enough for a buy, but if Derkep keeps the op, they can half buy around it. They've won an eco once before. But it's kind of been the Espada show, Roy. I'm getting Dust 2 vibes on this T side for Espada. Kind of just taking every fight they want at their own pace. I liked the early aggression from Kova, but it's been misplaced as of late. I'm intrigued to see what the fix is going to be from them. I'd imagine it's going to be a pause next rifle round and to talk about it. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
7 rounds though. This is, I guess it's safe to say we're starting to enter dangerous waters, right? We agree on that.
Terrorists win.
Good talk. Good talk.
Sorry, what's that, Roy? I looked away for one moment. Fire it back. I'm ready now.
I'm saying that 7 rounds on the T side is already dangerous waters. Do we agree?
Yes, 100%. It's like a jacuzzi on 8 out of 10. I'm projecting.
Okay.
I've mentioned pizza. I've mentioned jacuzzi. All the things I want right now. Ooh. All the while, Patsy and Connector. Ooh, that molly does spread to him. Well played from Patsy. Dima just pre-aiming the jump spot all the while. Twixie will try to take his place, but with just a CZ. Hello? The double dink on Dima. The Oppinger kept, well, I was hopeful he'd get involved with it, but he gets shut down. There's a chance for the double CZs to make a play, but Espada are being very patient. Not willing to push that forward. They know where Julie is, and they send Patsy to deal with him. 3 on the round for the man. 8 for Espada. This is certainly past the point of dangerous waters now. We're in shark territory, and there is blood in the water.
Yeah, the Sharks are... Oh, now look at this too. Like this is so savage, right? You're up 8, you're up 5 rounds here, 8-3, and you're still going for the cheese plays, the gimmick picks, right? Dexter going for the quad boost here. Looking, fearing, find it though. Seems like he's getting nothing right now. You can only hold this boost for so long before you start to worry about map control being locked.
Oh, I like this from Kova, Roy. They have some information from Yuli. A player pushed into water in Twixie. But I think he needs some support. He does still have a smoke. That can go a long way. Maybe that can get involved. The smoke will get dropped on the site. That will dance on top. Able to find Patch. Volley in hand. He'll throw that to the left. Paitola will stay behind the pillar. And as Yuli moves to connector, Finnegan gets caught. Espada now. No fallback. No plan of retreat. It's move forward or die. Dexter's able to pick one, but can Softvik find something for Monster? As a flash will pop above his head, here comes Peku. They're pushing. Kova want fights? That is very aggressive. Wanting information. Do they know if they're still here? There's a barrel player, and Paitola doesn't get the fight he wants. He can't win that fight. 6 and 11 HP, and Dima finds their caps. It's all on Yuli. The plant's mid-sight. 6 and 11. A bullet each. Yuli finds a third. Can he get the fourth? Softvik will hide. He's playing towards short. He'll spot the head of Yuli. He'll take it clean off. A spot at a 9. The off picked up. And how do Kova drop that one, Roy? What entries?
Oh my god. That is crazy. Yuli was so close for that one too. That moment of hesitation at the headshot angle, like that, I can't believe that's what cost him the round. Insane, but what a play there from Espada, claiming the 9th round here on the T side. I mean, I had a feeling, right? I warned us about this. I said there's a possibility that Espada are far more well put together here on this T side. Dima is starting to get yin-yang here. Not sure he expects this. At least maybe not double men. There it is. Instant kill. That's a gun that can get picked up. They've sustained very little damage from that too. So that's potential. And an eco here would save them. A 9-6 half, yes, still not great for the CT side, but workable at least. Anything over 10 rounds, 11 rounds here is insane.
Yeah, 9 rounds is boiling water. It is that jacuzzi turned up to 10. I'll keep the jacuzzi reference. As I said, I'm projecting. Pasi wins that fight with the lone AK that was picked up. Paitola will fall. Softvik looks to entry. He's done it time and time again. Can Twixie with his CZ get one at least? He does do so, but then immediately taken care of. Patsy's here. Finnegan wants to kill. And it's Yuli alone who has picked up that AK, has armor behind it, but he's not long for this world. 10 for a spot on their T side of overpass. The boys are not playing around, Roy.
They are not messing around at all right now. They're here to game. They're here to win. Can't blame them. I still haven't lost faith though. I have not lost faith in Kova. They have the guns here. They're back up. Their caps back on the off. Espada, yes, they have a 10-round lead, but a 10-5 means you're a pistol round and a gun round away from a potential tie in the second half. So, I mean, Kova can still do this, but if they lose grip here, if they forfeit at 11, 12, 13, right, you don't even go to 13, but if they lose the 11 to 12 here, oof, that's going to be hard to come back from.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they have to win out here, right? At least give it the old college try and move into the next half with a sprinkling of confidence. Patsy gonna sprinkle some aggression onto the A site. An opening pick from Dexter, and they double in. Not a single flash, just straight up winning the fights, the head-to-heads. Can Peku defend? Will he hold? A lot of pressure coming his way, Roy. As Peku will slowly creep up, finds ahead of Dexter, can find Dima. Yes, he can. The planter, maybe. Softvik taking advantage of the smoke, Dancing back to Monster. As Yuli will spot him, he'll flick on over, and just like that, Espada have been cut down. And look where these players are. One's flanking from heaven. That can be huge, as it's planted for him. They're not going to expect it. That's 1, 2, both headshots. Jerkep's alone on site, swinging around. Can he swing back? The 180 to Monster. The smoke of the bomb, and Finnegan peeks. A missed shot from Jerkep's 11 for Espada.
Ooh, man, that is rough. Patsy with the perfect timing on that. Catches 2. A little bit greedy for the third, I will admit, but Finnegan is there. Finnegan secured it. 11-3 now. Economy for Kova broken. I shouldn't say completely broken, but weird enough that they're not on a comfortable buy at all. 4 SMGs, an M4 for Peku, and they're fighting for the last round of the half. A potential 12-3 half here for Espada on the Seaside key. This is a whole other team than we saw last game. And Patsy finds the opening pick. Peku gone down.
Patsy with 2. He is just an absolute machine right now. He is on the top setting as he rolls through Kova. 17-6. Putting in the work required. Espada will group. They'll look to move towards long A. Dima throws a bit of a fake, and Kova kind of have a hard read on this. Thanks to Jerkep's positioning, they can gamble both players on B to A. And I wonder if they're going to let Dima come out first. If B is spotted, clear, do they go back connector? Do they go back and fight Jerkep, Troy? Or do they keep this mission? They keep the run going towards long A. I'm very curious. I think they may just let him flank.
Yeah, this is odd. And the longer they go, the longer the fallback isn't even an option. So now they're just committed to this Dima flank. But I really don't see this unfolding terribly. I think they're aware that there's a triple man stack, so they're gonna do their due diligence, clearing angles, waiting for this to fade. There's the first. That's by Tola gone down. Twixie's in the open, manages to turn it onto Dima, but his position is compromised. Dirk Epsilon hits fight. They know where Twixie is. No hide from Finnegan, the Espada shark, and it is 12-3. An amazing finish here for Espada, especially considering they lost the pistol. Like, you lose pistol and you finish the half 12-3. Like, what the hell? What the actual hell? Now they have a ton of room for error. They can be so sloppy here on the CT side and still be an advantageous scenario. Now let's see what their CT side is looking like here. I'm also curious to know how Kova is going to come swinging here into this. I feel like pistol round is do or die, Keith. Do we agree?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, because typically pistols get you those 3, like, typically those secured 3 rounds. And Espada have been great at pistols, so a lot of pressure on Kova to try to pick this up. A peek from Finnegan. He feels the connector pressure coming. Does he get more than 1 here? He does!
Just a second!
That is crazy. His second last bullet finds the second kill. Good on Twixie to jump out and spot that. He's picking up an empty USP. But he'll stick with it. Sophic will hold. Sands. All the while, Dexter gets one in bathrooms. Twixie will peek. Here comes Dexter. Tapping away. So calm. He'll get himself 3 on the round. Finnegan somehow escaped with 2. That is robbery. That is theft. A spot on 13. Kova 10 behind. And they're forcing. They're going in.
They have to. Realistically speaking, like, the odds of you shutting down this many rounds in a row to bring it back are so slim. At least here, if you force buy and you win, you buy yourself a real fighting chance. You give yourself a little bit more breathing room. But if you lose this, that's pretty much GG, right? That's pretty much the force buy for the rest of the game. Unfavorable. And now it's Passy immediately shutting down Paitola. And the remaining players for Kova have all just been spotted by Sophic.
Looking to shut this down. The FAMAS will finally fall. It's Peku. His Deagle's on a bit of a run. And if he can find the third, I'd be convinced he's on for the clutch. But he's stuck on sight. Bomb on his back. Pressure down from Dexter and Evan. And that'll be that. 14 Espada. No plant from Kova. Buy is all they got now. Unless they feel comfortable to try to run it back. But that would take some time.
I almost want to see Kova just go for the Galil light armor right here. Oh, now you're gonna save? Oh,
man.
Like, I don't like this at all. Like, how are you going to win 12 rounds in a row here? Right? Like, statistically speaking, that it seems almost like an impossibility.
Tough.
Wait,
But
no,
hang
not
on,
like
Roy.
this.
Hang on, Roy. Kova's done it before. You forget. There's Seaside. They've done it. Dima doesn't want to let it happen again. Uli and Peku, can they find another kill? No. Shut down. 15 for Espada. They elected to try to go for the save. It will not work. This buy will include everything they need. Rifles and utility. No op, but everyone will have full util. Espada can even upgrade if they really want to, if they want to spread this money a bit further. And I wonder if Kova are just too timid now, Roy. Are they too nervous? Are they anxious? Because this is it. This is elimination. This is match series and elimination point. Espada looks to move forward. Kova seems stuck. But I like these smokes. A vote of confidence as they look to get in towards party, Roy.
That's 1 for 1. Not a bad trade. An MP9 for an AK. Dexter, the smoke's going to fade. He's going to be in the open. A risky play. He gets one and the second follow-up as well as he looks to finish the game off. Dexter, he's getting hunted, but he manages to still do damage. Peku hears these two players. Oh!
Okay, hang on. Peku gets killed and Sophic finds the last right. 16-3. Overpass was a breeze. We moved through it quickly. Kova, unfortunately, we must say goodbye to. They've made a deep run. But Espada do not want to go down in the first round, Roy. They want to show us another series. They want to keep it going. And perhaps Nuke's a weak point for them. We'll see moving forward in previous best of threes if teams will pry on that. If they'll try to keep poking that map of Nuke. But what a series overall.
I think the craziest thing... Let me give you these stats, okay? Just so I can articulate my point here. Bear with me, okay? So last time these guys played a best of 3 was in the beginning of this year. It was in January, at the end of January, okay? They went overpass. It was 16-10 in favor of Espada, okay? Dust 2, Kova won 16-14.
Okay.
This time, Espada wins 16-5 on Dust 2 and 16-3 on overpass. Like, have they really made that big of a jump in their potential and skill? Like, that seems kind of like wild for a few months of growth. Like, we're talking only about 5 months of time. You went from losing 16-14, winning 16-12 to 16-5, 16-3. Like, what the heck happened in those 5 months? That's crazy to think about. But I think we're starting to see the shape that Espada really is in. This beast. Once they're rolling, they are really rolling, and I'm excited to see who they will be up against in the semifinals. But for now, this story is over. We will move on to the second match, which is coming up in about 50 minutes. But before we go to a break, before we cut the stream, please, if you're in here right now and you're enjoying the content, you want to see it till the very end, which should be concluding by next week. Follow us on our socials, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And of course, follow this beautiful man, myself, and Melanie, our producer observer behind the scenes. For now, Keith, we will be cutting to a break. We'll be back in 50 minutes, maybe even less than that, for the second match of today. Let me just double check who it is. So there's just been so many games going on, I'm kind of starting to lose track. Lot. It is Pact versus LDLC. I knew it was one of the Polish teams. I just wasn't sure.
Body is back.
Body is back against Pact, one of the actually the best Polish team right now. So
yeah.
Interesting to see how that unfolds. We'll see you all in 50 minutes. Until then, enjoy your evenings.